And what can I get for you?
He's as drunk as they come.
Small, fresh eggs!
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
My friend.
Show me.
I hope you'll be satisfied.
This fella bought 3 pigs from his neighbor, insisting he would pay on St. Gallus's.
How can I?
What's new?
Try it. There's all
Working.
Why not? And that.
Sound. Show me.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
To their original owner, but in the meantime...
Here. What do you think? What the?
Help!
Show what you're made of.
We're gonna gut you, you orphan!
I'm just
Now
getting
you're
started.
mine! Damn, I'm bleeding!
I've been waiting for you.
No, thank you. You did hear, and thank...
He's as drunk as... How may I serve you?
Hey, Hashtal.
Cut the foolery, Henry. I'm in deep shit.
What happened?
They stole von Bergoff's fate. I'm a dead man.
You mean von Bergov's horse?
No, his pig dog.
Eh?
Aye, his bloody horse. They stole von Bergoff's horse.
All right, I understand. But what about it?
Easy for you to say, but it all falls on my head. I'm the one once he gets out that...
I'm sure it won't be.
Oh,
I'd like...
it was the other.
And the what?
Well,
What?
it was awesome.
Well,
Keep it if you help.
what if the...
That was
Fine.
the wood. I reckon.
I'll see what...
Thank.
Go! Ja! 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 Go!
Whoa! Whoa!
This is our... Kurva! Enough! I'll teach you, you... What the?
Thanks. Kurwa!
I can't get a shot in. Show your stuff. Show what you're made of.
Did you see that?
I've been waiting for...
I surrender! I surrender!
Go! God! 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 Quick!
He's as drunk.
I've got good news.
And where
I put him in.
Henry, thank God. If not for you, he'd hang.
Well,
And I appreciate. And if you ever want to learn something about horses,
I will.
what will?
What?
Why are you wasting my?
I better not forget about that council assembly.
Lass? Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald. It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
God be with you.
Careful.
Right, Dad. I ain't seen you here before. Can you... God be with you.
Was
Maybe.
Henry?
Kwiatoslav. Pleased to meet...
I?
Brilliant.
Really?
Someone trustworthy who could...
And you were
Of
just...
course, sir. And his assistant. What's more...
So-
I couldn't have put it better.
What kind...
Like I...
Are you off?
Aye.
What do I...
A whole heap of coin.
Really?
Very long.
All right.
Brilliant.
What's this?
I was given...
How many miles... That sounds more...
Is that what it... But it's clear you can read.
Where...
Oh, no.
Well, then...
You have to enter the building.
Hold on.
I'm a...
Right.
That's right. Tell them to...
You have a...
And be with you, good sir.
We'll begin with the sword and shield discipline. You can use your shield to cover yourself, bash or hide your blade. Opponent.
You wouldn't have any...
Not...
Why?
She... Let's go to her.
Fine.
Your sleeves.
Let's fight.
Ich kann jetzt. Auf
These
Wiedersehen,
duels
mein
To
Herr.
be quite a spectacle. Let's get to it. Now we'll see a fight between men who are known.
Quality merchandise!
Who are you? And what are you doing?
I'm Henry. I'm...
Oh, right. Kwiatoslav sent you, didn't he? Well, almost. But fuck the password.
First...
Well, that's the... And secrets.
But you don't...
Of course we...
All right.
Right. Greetings?
Never mind. Right this. You fucking asshole. Release him.
We can't be so brutal. We have to... Mark called as a merchant.
He ain't no merchant. He's a murderer. What do you think Thomas went off to see the world? He got...
So?
I'm just...
Bollocks.
Suit yourself.
Well,
Markhold.
And you don't need...
It occurred...
his...
I'll make it sound a bit more refined. Greetings. Done.
We are writing...
That you fucked us over on your chip.
Would you please...
All right, all right.
Now, where what?
We are writing to you.
What's next?
Right.
To get...
Why don't you get to the door? So, we...
You'll find...
All right. We ask you written.
All right. Let our mates...
The pub.
That.
You do?
Free.
Aye. And you're sick. Pah! Why not?
He'll be so...
Shut up.
You shut up.
What? Don't give.
Us and...
Except...
So,
You don't worry.
Of course you're right.
What do you want me to write then?
as soon as our mates come back,
Well done.
maybe some...
Like... Go...
We can't put that. Yours...
With
We are. And...
Can't we just leave it be?
He knows...
I've been good enough.
You must...
Fuck.
It's yourselves you should feel sorry for. I've nothing.
To hell with you!
You're always welcome here, good son.
You've no business here.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
I suppose that you can't. Are you really going to make me look for you? And for something so stupid, no less?
You've got no business here. I never want to see you here again without permission.
Wanted to break. You can't just. What's that?
Servus, guter Mann. What can I do?
I'm looking for.
Das bin ich. What?
This pair.
Das ist schrecklich. And that letter you told me about? What?
That doesn't matter now, noble sir.
It doesn't matter, you say?
Well, I just wanted to let you know. If they wanted something from you.
Aha. Thanks. Here's a bit of...
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Fresh! Everything fresh!
God bless you, sir.
I heard. You can't be here. Get going. Right now.
That what?
I'm looking.
That's been
This.
das and that.
Well,
Not you again!
I suppose it was nothing.
God bless you, sir.
Escorts?
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
God be with you.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
My respect.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your...
Hold your horses. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to Black...
Call it what you like.
The Assembly. The one King Sigismund is supposed to...
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with root and tell the...
I want to know what Sigismund tells the council.
You want to spy? Do you know what you're risking? And what I... Forget it!
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want...
All right, all right. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately, and that will be the end of our...
I must have misheard you. Our business will be over when I to pull your head out your ass and see to getting me...
All right, Jesus. No, you can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook is roughly around your age, although not everyone would want to give up.
Who's the...
Front, which otherwise...
What will I...
Fast. Do you...
Well...
Are you...
Where...
Is that it?
At them?
That German...
What
would you like...
I'll be going...
Just...
You?
The finest wares. Embroidery.
Good afternoon.
I'll have a look at you.
Maybe next time then, sir.
Don't be shy. Come closer and take a
bread
look.
rolls.
Quality goods here.
Pancakes. Cabbage flatbread. Fresh cabbage flatbread.
Buy 2 pots. I've
Come
got
and take a
lots. Have a bowl as well.
Honey
Sound
pies.
as a bell.
Pies like no other.
Come and get some wonderful horseradish.
Well,
I don't
Find it!
Greetings.
Surely you can wait a while. Here you are. The finest fabric.
no more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. And you impatient fella.
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am.
I'm Henry.
I am.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it. Them councillors stuffing their face. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Needles, threads, pins, silk thread.
I just have to get in there. I have an important message for...
But why would you want to get to him?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it.
I see. To begin with, look here. Do you have any idea what's expected?
Great for church and the tavern too.
Of course.
All right. Now, show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I...
That makes sense.
And you'll need... Here it is. The main...
Thanks.
You better...
The finest wares. Come and take your pick. New wares.
Linen canvas.
Come and take a look. Quality goods.
Franta Cooldown sent...
Franta's not coming.
He got poisoned. He's writhing in agony.
Oh, that's enough. We can't be without a... So, have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure.
Everything's in order. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic, yet, It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around. Everything as it should be. Do you know what you're due for an inexperienced greenhorn like you?
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice.
I should certainly have... Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's... In short, behave as if you're... But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be in. We can't allow that to happen.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes.
To stay in the background?
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and in general, a good waiter has to be invisible.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to... Understood?
Absolutely.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone, but you'll manage.
I know everything I need to.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a light.
Of new weapons. Unverzüglich. Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it.
boy, a
Should
full
the
cup of
town
monastery
reserve
wine.
have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Sir?
That Hackenbüchel. Hand
Thank you,
cannon.
waiter.
Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is
Hey,
that your
waiter,
stubborn heads
pour me some
do not
monastery
realize
wine.
what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are
That's not a good
Raubricker
idea, sir.
everywhere
This
in the
is
region.
unbelievable.
We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
Pour me
Who
red
is it
wine.
you want to fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not
Sir?
be here forever.
Shut up! The king can
Right.
arrive at any moment.
Thank the Lord.
What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on
I'd
the
like some
cleanliness
monastery
of the
wine.
city
Refill
and
my
the
cup,
state
boy.
of the public baths.
but
You mean baths or brothels?
This is unbelievable.
Isn't it the same thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right. We do have the new baths and hot brink.
More
And
wine,
those old
Master
ones.
Bailiff?
But
I have
hear the
enough
hot brink
wine.
baths-
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
But it's still just a tax.
And what else would
Where can I find it?
Use your eye and come right back with it, understand?
Would be much bigger. And all the other baths would chip in with their taxes, too.
What? More baths? Surely not.
The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated. If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city walls.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there
Nice.
for free as well. And
Whose silver
while
might this
there,
be?
a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
So, did you...
I did, man.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. Now go back to your job.
That death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing
I
unusual.
fancy some Tokai.
That old weasel
Refill, boy.
will never accept that the city isn't run his way. At least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely
Sir?
hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no
Well,
damage.
Thank the Lord.
Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that.
Waiter,
Just a small
pour me red
misunderstanding.
wine.
We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours,
Sir?
as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated.
Hey, waiter. Pour me
I
some
don't
Takar.
think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true.
Sir?
Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put
Well,
an end
thank
to
you.
him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. I could understand it with mercenaries, students, and other scum of all kinds, but city councillors?
Be specific, Forsooker.
I'd
you
like
blaming
some
one of us?
monastery wine.
Ah,
Refill
and
my
look
cup,
who
boy.
spoke first.
First of all, it wasn't a duel. It was supposed
Sir?
to be an honorable combat. And I didn't even take part in it.
Don't hang
And that's
around me.
the only
Vanish,
reason
you
you're
hear me?
still here on the council and not in the pillory.
If you want to blame somebody, you should point the finger at the youngster here who's...
Excuse me?
Ah, never mind.
Boy,
I
Come
suspect
here
the
for a
gentleman from the city's sword
I
fighting
apologize.
school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German
Refill, sir?
Menhar.
do you think I come to
Who
the
knows
council
who
just to
that
guzzle wine?
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take... I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you...
All right.
I knew I could count while you're at it. Count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But
Because I'm bored.
Pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison. The guards are apparently settling accounts their own way. We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
You can rest assured
That
the
was
whole
easy
town
enough,
is
and he
already
wanted me to
laughing at
count
us
the winged
all day
figures.
long. So what if they have one more reason?
My words exactly. The town council is squabbling constantly at the Emperor Charles, and no one is left unscathed.
And you, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this.
So, let's see...
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? And did you count those winged fig...
I counted 20...
And you counted correct. Good. So you can have a bit of fun in the evening too, eh?
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to mock a
Hey,
oil mining
waiter.
city. Why can't we
Pour
build
me
faster?
some monastery wine.
Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a wall going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in the city
Sir?
under siege?
Besides,
I get the feeling there's
You,
something
lad.
other than the welfare of the
Look
city
familiar
behind
to
your
me.
complaints.
Are you don't? Do
Well,
you?
naturally.
And
I
what
go to
would
your
that
tavern
be?
almost every day.
Like, for
Really?
instance, that you'd like
then you
to
must
have
have
your
decent
own
wages
altar
to
there.
be able to
So
visit
what
the
if I
best
would?
tavern in town
Hold
regularly.
your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell freezes over, my friend, your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself
Hey,
a
boy.
seat in this council.
Full cup
How
of
dare
monastery
you?
wine.
I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're
Sir?
not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they
It's
would be
you?
defeated by that bunch
I
of
see you come
ne'er-do-wells
up in
from
the
the
world.
alehouse
From a
Olopring.
pothouse boy to a waiter.
Wells.
You'll go a
Those
long way.
wrestlers of theirs, of course.
It was a
People
lot more
from
fun in the
Town go to
bathhouse.
watch them brawl.
Oh,
You're
yes,
a merry
to me,
soul, lad.
Because
I like
it has
that.
all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Root hard.
Az önalcı ösü, elek yok tetonaykat, iş geldiğine udra.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this plan of false!
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God, and you saved my neck and Henry's too.
None of that.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years...
You know what? Look. Do you know when...
Most of them we've had...
Wait a...
Yeah, maybe...
Who's that?
The great... He's got more... Besides, if you were up...
How does it feel to breathe? Or...
No... What?
What do you...
What do you... I'll leave...
But I suppose...
Indeed. In that...
Lot of trouble. And who would entrust him with it? Without a coat of arms and a noble house, all he can do...
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find I'm Godwin.
Peace be with you. Neither would one...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. And we are both a little on... I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred... and...
Who would rather not be here at all? Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other. And why?
Are you here to...
We have this... You have... Whatever...
Did you...
Not...
You don't...
You...
Henry. That...
I reckon the two of you would... For a young stripling, you suppose...
Wait. A blacksmith from Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right.
I knew of someone.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel...
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly...
And that was...
Why?
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, at least none of his own, he took in Henry. Henry's real...
I don't care if he took care of 20 other mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him.
A person can't choose their...
Enough. I'd rather have a drink.
For that...
Good health.
Good day to you.
I'm glad.
Good health to you, sir.
Baron Vauclin, I am a warrior.
My word.
Mais non.
I beg your pardon.
But you're sick-alive, no?
Certainly. Have no fear.
Mark my words, they'll be at each other's throats before dinner.
Such rare... I'm going...
These... How do... It's... And I... And...
Who would... Why did we...
Be... And...
Are you looking for friends?
Let us say... You have...
Why?
Ever...
Did you...
Not...
You don't...
You...
Henry, that would...
For a...
Wait, from Scott?
Aye.
I knew...
My...
Maybe...
And...
Why?
Don't... He... Henry...
I don't...
Enough. For...
Good...
And what can I get for you?
I'm glad. I accept.
Good...
Baron, I am a...
My word.
Mais non.
It's a pleasure to make... How did...
And... Oh.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron.
Ah, this Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands. Do tell me about it. No doubt you...
My last big battle was...
I've heard of this battle.
Aye. And it was there...
Then?
Ah. You say you're a poet?
Jamais. I think not.
Where...
But if you... And if...
And you would...
Which one?
How come...
I am operate. My great... There?
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whoreson won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. And to yours. I would have expected a bit more sense. He made an amateur's mistake. By the way, that's not a thing. I have my... From what I've heard about you... Is that so? Indeed. It depends. A little I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain... And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy... We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge... When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to... Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. He's able to tackle fortress, but he can't retreat either. And that's exactly... For the plan to work, we need allies. We just need negotiators who will push the right... Are you saying you set everything in motion even before... More like in parallel. If we find support and make it look... Why are you doing all this anyway? Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths, and also because I... You've got an in... You're certainly not the first. I'll help you. I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of... If you can get those 3 on... Meanwhile... What if... I Why? Because you and your... There aren't... Tell me... Certainly. Botchek... That's... He doesn't... He always... Older. He's still... Only... But he'll con... Anna... Then... I was... Anna is... But... And what? She's... They're a wit... And that it... I'll get on it then. I wish us... Success...
I'll tell you, nobody has
to see you, friend.
Greetings to you,
Not even
friend.
Botchek?
Not even
I'd like to check your horses out and see if...
Ha! Even better.
And you might not believe...
Well. You wanted to apologize for crashing into...
I want to have a word with Olga.
Well, I'm having a...
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being...
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up, then. What are you doing here?
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush.
Is this a...
Why so strict, Mark?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheat. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they... And then I find out he's settled. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him. Lost every...
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face?
You're exaggerating.
Me? Exaggerating? Your horse wandering around as if...
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a...
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies.
You've got no other option. You gentlemen, I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin.
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a... And he's got plenty to learn from Christopher.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer court.
After you.
Well, that's that.
Shouldn't we rather...
No. Chris...
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back. You want to try me? Take that, shit! Take that! taught you that?
Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist.
That was sneaky. Did they teach you that in the seminary? Sacre! You're fast. Who taught you that?
Look in my eyes.
Not bad for
not
a priest.
At my sword.
That was sneaky.
Forgive me, Lord, for what I do. Left arm lower.
Fuck you!
Stand firm. Otherwise, the first strike will put you on your arse.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Not even Bocek?
Not even Bocek. And
I'd like...
And you might...
well,
I want...
you want...
I want to have...
Well,
I...
for inter...
Is that...
Unfor...
I keep...
Why, sir?
20 years I got on and... But it tries... You have... Me? You're...
Oh, but I can't...
That's Chris. You won't... You've got gentle... I can have...
Out of... And his...
You want... So you...
After...
Well,
Shouldn't...
no.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Cover your right side. You've got a gap there.
Son of a
drive
bitch.
a car through. Swing with your whole arm.
Who taught you that?
Not just your wrist.
Sacre! You're fast.
What's wrong with your legs?
You son of a bitch!
That was sneaky.
Oh! Christ! Shit!
Hey!
You
Who
don't
taught
know
you
which
that?
end of that thing is up.
That was sneaky. Not bad for a priest.
Left arm
Enough.
lower.
That will do. My God. Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer.
I was in a war. Right, and you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well,
So Father would be... Only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he...
Not at all. I remember when I was 6 years old, I felt he wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd...
The first time he took me hunting.
Only 3 days.
I always wondered who you were.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and... But now, I have a chance...
And that's why you want to talk to...
I've got to get him on our side and to...
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that.
Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless...
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure.
All right, then. It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around...
Only no one's...
Older...
Leave out?
I don't know.
You can...
Good day.
That's exactly why we must...
What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear the king himself
Burgers,
announced that
patricians
everyone
and...
should have...
Which king would that be?
You... Oh, these... I'd be happy... It seems now the only... Let's... And I... A lot of... What? All that... Well, Sigur's not to...
Shit. Looks like my arse is on fire.
Sir Bocek.
A man hardly puts his jobs come...
On the contrary.
Does that improvement include a few
Only an...
You've got my...
How can I persuade...
I need guarantees of security. I don't...
Of course. Once it comes to protecting...
You can talk, since you haven't got a... I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to... I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing...
My guarantee is if I succeeded in marrying her off...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom.
Perhaps someone of...
I believe Licht...
And an uncertain party. Besides, he...
How about...
He's a youngster.
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, and he'll give her a hope.
And to half the wenches in his domain. On the other hand, the lords of maybe it's not...
So...
You're selling the skin of a boar that's still grunt. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding will take place.
And what if...
I don't care if he... The...
Hi, I know. You said that already.
How was the trip? The journey itself was great. No delays, nice...
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of me.
Mind where you're going.
Not even Bocek?
Not even watching.
One beer.
Exaggerate. He was talking.
I'd like...
Ha! And you... Well,
I want to...
Well,
Is that...
I can...
Why is...
when I got only... And... But he tries... You have... You're...
Oh, but maybe...
That, Chris, you won't... You've got gentle... I can have...
Out of... And he's...
You want surgery?
After...
Well...
Shouldn't...
No.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back. They teach you that in the seminary?
Stand firm! Otherwise, the first strike will put you on your arse!
Hey, who taught you that? That was
Arm
sneaky.
lower!
What the fuck? You're fast. Not bad for a priest. Hey, who taught you that? They teach you that in the seminary? Think you can face me, do you? Ha!
It's in my eyes, not at my sword!
Fuck you!
You don't know which end of that thing is up!
That will do! Father...
And you...
Why?
So...
I thought...
Not when I was... He would...
First...
Look, but now...
And...
I'm... Maybe...
Actually...
What else?
I'll talk...
Alright, it's an...
Only...
older...
Leave out...
I don't...
You can...
Exactly why we mustn't push.
Oh, I'd be... And see... And how... The only... Let... And I... A lot of... Well... Sigur's not to... For at least 3... Sir Bocek.
A man. Does that...
Only...
You've got... I need.
Of course.
You can. I can't.
So
my if
maybe
perhaps.
How will
He's a.
he maybe he's got battle experience.
If he gets it right. On the other hand, maybe it's not.
So
You're selling the skin of a boar. That's first. I want a confirmation. I tell if he. The.
Jealous of me. I can't leave unattended for a few days.
Godwin, we didn't have much time for conversation on the way.
with pleasure, sir.
Well, but as long...
I
Although,
why
you know...
make
Haven't you? No one... Godwin.
well, Sir Hanush, I bring...
You do? Let's hear.
I've gained...
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those...
On the contrary.
Kunstart? How the hell did you...
Well, I explained to him how such...
Mutually?
He's got a pretty serious...
Stop beating around.
Lord Kunstad has a niece, so... I arranged to betroth...
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstad. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstad's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a... Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let...
Cheers!
Cheers to you! And to your parleying skill!
Try to go just once every 3 days.
I bought... Sir Bojek, your niece Yith...
So Hanush agreed.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill.
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the...
Here's to...
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
Now, you didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Alright. It was him who told me.
That's enough, Greetings, friends.
Farmer's daughter.
The one with the huge titties.
God be with you.
God be with you. There's something I'd like to...
God be with you.
Your diplomat...
No beating around the bush, eh? I like...
Margrave Yob's plan.
to muster an army that Margrave can't afford.
Christ. Be praised.
I should say so. All sorts of people have that. Although...
How do you know Liechtenstein's...
I know most of the people here very well, but they wouldn't, while it seems...
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most...
Not only...
Who did you learn from? In my experience, women usually learn other skills.
I acquired the basics from... So...
Nothing...
Nothing...
It's not only you're well able to negotiate and trade, And if you were to take part...
Then I'd be helpful to you. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason.
Do you have something in particular?
Well, one of the guests here has...
who's that?
Harmon Alder. Now.
Have you...
No, they're and the fact...
And these...
My relative...
You were...
They were not...
I'm
Harmon, he has...
And the...
Just...
All right.
Alder. Bring them, but watch...
What's that? Ah.
I've got those papers from all...
Quiet! You don't know...
My lady, with all the clamor... Here they are.
You're more capable...
You're welcome. And now you're...
As agreed.
Thank you, noble lady.
Yes, quite. But let's drink...
How could I...
And to the success of our...
Gentlemen.
Is this supposed...
Like I said, miracles happen when... Tell me, Godwin of the...
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good.
This is going to be a long...
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord, but we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes! And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
Yes! The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire,
were harsh, rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wencesla's reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good. To your health. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in the land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Von Berghoff and his men set out for Raposh. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Raposh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
To bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to take.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
The roast was calling out to me.
I said touching car. I never. Oh, maybe once. The old. See now. Only. Well, his. I had and left. You can. I don't.
Sooner he's gone. I'd rather eat well.
I'm not drunk. At the French court, I drank many.
Not like that poor son over there. Two girls came by carriage.
Baron Vaku Voku.
Fuckings for beggars. Sigismund, you twat. Sorry, but you're right about Sigismund. Sooner he's gone.
Trying to agree on something they won't remember in the...
Sorry.
From cleaning up this pic...
I've come...
Really? Why don't...
Well...
Do you play dice?
You mean...
You strip if you like. Either way, you'll end up bare ass.
I'll give...
Not up. Look, if...
End up like that poor son over there.
They won't remember in the morning.
Sorry.
From...
I've come...
Really?
Where?
Of course. What else? Do you play dart?
You mean...
You strip if you like.
All right.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose.
From murdering the lords one by one. If an open battle breaks out, it'll be a fucking bloodbath.
You know you can throw again, right? That's enough for me.
We won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's being too hopeful here. And why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away from the first army that crossed his path, he would never have made it all the way here.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the lords one by one. If an open battle breaks out, it'll be a fucking...
Here's hoping. Oh, come on!
And I'm telling you, we won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's being too hopeful here.
Your turn.
And why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away from the first army that crossed his path, he would never have made it all the way here. You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund...
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
An open battle breaks out, it'll be a fucking bloodbath.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. If I was you, I'd take it. Finally a win!
Poor son over there. I'm filled with grief.
Morning.
So, from... I...
Do you...
You mean...
You...
All right.
I'm curious to see you play.
And why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away from the first army that crossed his path, he would never have made it all the way here.
Just like that.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the lords one by one. If an open battle breaks out, this will be a fucking bloodbath.
And now we'll see. What a disaster again.
And I'm telling you,
I need help with something. I mean, the ones with the really...
And you're one of those.
I should say so.
And I'm the... Anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. In case you have... Try asking my mom. She's...
away from the first army that crossed his path, he would never have made it all the way here.
Farmyard beast!
Good day.
Sorry,
What do you think? He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life...
Wait!
It's been... I was a...
You haven't changed.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left...
No.
Not at all. The years have been...
And how have you been all this time?
Not really. When he remarried and had another son, his mood improved quite... I also got married. And soon I had my little Alicia. Young Sir Christopher used to come up...
Tell me more about...
She...
What?
Even as a...
And...
Cooper...
God... Why don't... And...
You really haven't. You ought go and have a drink and stop
Where might I...
Why? You don't like...
It's not for me. What?
Aha. If you go down this... It's law...
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
can't do that, can you?
Hey, get him! He said he got me! Bash him on the head! No, you don't. Send my greetings to the
Not one step back! Stand your ground!
Good. I'm like a sieve! Cover your head, damn it!
Come and get another!
I'm gonna finish work!
Okay, we can go home.
Nice! Great!
What are those fancy moves? Fucking swords! Surely I'll take his boot!
Drive those horses out!
I can't leave now.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa.
You're dead.
Now you're mine.
You horse!
Yeah! Keep it up!
You got him!
Sorry.
Gun here, Horsons.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Fuck me.
Did my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone all right?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Oder Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but... not everyone was so lucky.
What happened?
My younger brother, Christopher. You've known him for half a day, so what?
Shut!
Leave him be.
He's right.
You'll have a chance to get back at them.
And who will that help? Christopher? Me, so I can sleep at night?
But as for your father...
Well, he's the one who ordered opening the gates to those murderers. Well, he can rot for all I care.
Old grievances aside, Oderin isn't...
Quick!
Now I'll show you.
Kill him!
He's had it.
You're out! He's nearly got me!
He's done for!
Good lad!
I'm bleeding!
Once more! We can go home! You're done here, horse. That was...
Godwin.
Yeah.
Is everyone
else? They weren't...
What about...
They left...
Where did they go?
They've got to raise an army for us.
So we have a plan.
What? Be so kind.
What happened?
Mate, you know... Shut up!
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Once we're done here, that is the least you can do for him.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborsh in return.
When he sees what von Bergau did...
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up. Well, not you. Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heart. We've lost a lot of allies. They'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even...
Well, are you surprised? Look around.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Yobs to... If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. You've done enough, don't you think?
And I'm sure Liechtenstein can't wait to find out what was this...
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jew. That is...
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jump.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk...
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as...
Anyway, we've got work to do.
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Chris... Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up...
Good to see you both.
Oh, come on. You know, they could well have... If it hadn't been for...
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that.
Well, young Odin... And they captured our closest, and without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side.
We'll figure out a way to...
But how? Get a grip. What? You're right. Nevertheless...
Actually, Sigismund's...
God's wound! We need to get back to the city and war... I'm going with you. Out of the question. You'll be more useful if... Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi...
Whereas with Christopher...
Sir Christopher is dead?
Aye. Pity his poor father.
They butchered his son and took him and others God knows where.
Oh my god! What else?
How about... You should not come here.
You did.
Sam?
Uh-huh. Just tell him.
What did you talk about?
We talked about...
Why?
It's true, I did not. But I tried. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? Well, the thing is...
What? Pa's son?
Yes. His...
Are you sure?
When I was born... Nothing. Proof perhaps that both you know, but now that I...
I can tell you about him if you want. This is not the end. Sigismund...
He's no...
What's that?
That is
Nonsense. Christian and all...
this we will...
I'll come.
Well,
Let's not wait.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course, I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't...
easy, Ingele. And...
All right. But
I'll explain to you on the way.
Are you coming too?
Of course.
Do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir.
I'm not. But I...
All right, then.
Perish. Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't you worry. These are some sturdy hands. I promise we will save you, Ma. No one will touch a single hair on her beautiful head.
What the hell are you babbling about?
What? Oh, I'm imagining she's pretty. It makes me more willing to put my neck on the line for her.
Stop with the nonsense already. All of you, I beg you.
Jesus. I was just trying to lighten the mood. We might all kick the bucket in a short while. Well, what about you, Henry? Why are you so quiet?
You should give it a try yourself. You might get a taste for it.
Fine then. Let's all sit here with our mouths shut for the entire trip, aye? Anyway, can't you make the horses go a little faster, Grandpa? If this carries on, somebody's going to start sobbing.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell, schnell.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers.
But how do we get in?
We will go.
There are many abandoned mine shafts.
Won't it
We'll find out. Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway. We all would, lad. but it has been decided as punishment for our many sins.
Our sins? Ours? What the fuck did we do to these people? Halt! I heard something. Follow me. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? What do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who? Who could be blackmailed with what? Who's hiding where and why? In short, nothing I can afford to lose. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
This trapdoor should be closed, shouldn't it? Maybe I better go and take a look upstairs to make sure there's nothing going on there. Oh, I can't leave now.
That ain't a good idea. I knew a bloke who tried that. And what happened to him? I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind, but never saw him. Search the whole place.
Do it!
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything. What? I'm so sorry. If it's any
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. What about your mother?
She is, thank God.
I'm really sorry.
There was nothing but nothing. I'm sure you go ahead. But sir, I can take God be with you. Henry, my ma is waiting for us. Get her!
Himmel!
Don't worry.
Mein Gott!
Nothing.
Wait!
My name is Henry.
Of course.
I'm his...
Was sagst du?
Sam told...
Watch out! Morg!
What's going on?
Sam!
I'm fine, but we will...
We have to get to the synagogue.
Through the backyards!
You got it!
Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Ich reiß dir deinen Arsch auf!
I cannot breathe. We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Nice strike. Go! Fuck! Another one!
Keine Gnade!
Mommy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
Come on! What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick. The fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone. There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to. Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
Let's go. It's this way. Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Don't worry, even if that happens.
I'm fine, lad.
Is it...
Mein Gott, now...
I know...
Right, well, how... Oh, to him. I am, at least...
I'm sorry.
Do not...
Is...
Yes.
How...
It was... He won...
And...
The rabbi, then it went...
So...
My father... Mark...
That means...
Yes, I didn't... I was... And he...
Did...
People...
Foley...
Even if...
And...
No.
And he did...
You know...
And did...
I asked... And I could...
All right.
Before you...
Well,
He was...
Well...
You say he raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep... Even if not related, but...
Well... And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go...
I will see you there.
Everything should be alright.
Take care of yourself.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
My humble respects.
Hear the truth. Hear words that cause the very ground to shake. Hear what you...
The smell of a summer evening. Excuse me?
Careful!
They pour the beer on the table.
May God give you help.
You said you needed some...
Something's happened.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the... And one of the servant girls I questioned was...
You think she was killed?
I don't know!
I'll help you. Who was?
And I heard they...
I'll go.
I think you could...
When did...
Around...
And did...
Not at all.
What was... And did...
That's the... So...
What about...
Yeah, that's...
What are you...
I'd like...
But...
I'm... Maybe... And I...
What if I...
I'll figure...
Do you think...
I don't...
Why did you ask?
Because...
Uh-huh.
But don't... Not even...
Uh-huh. I know...
Good. In the...
My respect.
You're always welcome here.
So, we must... These already got... What? Did he... Maybe there's something more... Just some... So then he took you also... He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, then left her lying there for all to see. Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue. I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it...
It happens!
Take care of yourself then. Farewell. Half without even pulling his sword from the scabbard.
Oh, but not even Conrad would dare stand. Christ!
You must...
That's at least... Greeting.
That...
You see...
That's what...
She's gone. You wanted...
I don't want...
Like what?
Who killed...
What?
I'm in search...
What of the law?
Truth be told...
Ah, that is true.
Who's this?
No.
Help.
Well...
Right.
Aye.
And who is this Lumi?
He used to work for the law...
Do you remember?
You mean...
I haven't...
I see.
Do you know? Look for that. That's worth. Thanks. What's this?
Well...
A scroll?
Well, but look...
I'd like to...
At his... I don't know.
Thanks.
It's actually... Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here. I think her name is...
And do you know where I could find...
She said she...
Thanks again. I need something to eat. Are you...
Alice,
I'm trying to... Who did you... How did...
Fine,
What's this...
What?
I heard...
Well, maybe you'll...
Do you know... I'd like to...
I don't...
And do you know...
One day...
It's all... So...
What a nice day. Coins. Planing a few planks of wood and nailing them together. Yeah.
I'm always glad to...
Careful.
Times to have to tell you.
And the way they talk to each other.
Good morning to you.
Farewell.
It's ready and waiting for you.
I'm glad you found
The
what
two
you
of them
needed.
are having
there.
an blessed morning, We've got
You here?
Oh, Christ.
I need to... Unless... This... Here. Better?
What?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want?
I'm trying to find...
To me?
Are you... They say...
Because I'm what?
But
If I were you, you'll just end up...
Come now.
Poor girl. We let it know.
I need to know...
I, sir. What makes...
Because I'm stubborn.
You think that will suffice?
If not, I'd have been...
Who was this?
Her name was Al.
A maid.
I think...
Did you know?
Do you think...
Counted. If it's not...
This is the...
Probably about a... Sometimes...
Why are you...
Because I...
Did the...
Aside from...
Do you think...
Certain...
But why did...
I don't know. What could... She wasn't... She was a fat... Did you... For the... What was... And it... Made...
What... You...
Did you... The... Yeah, I know. When I... She was up... She... But she... That's when the kid says... What... I could... But... So... Not... I... Did you... I should... Can we... Of the net... But... What... Good... When you...
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Careful. Now open. Morning. Come and have a look.
And you're in the clear.
May God give you...
Fine, that's... Somebody...
Yeah.
I don't want... What? Where...
I... Yeah.
Whatever...
No.
You... No, if...
I what? Maybe...
How... What? You...
She was...
Why don't...
That's... I won't...
Come now, I'm not just... Isn't it written...
Luke.
What?
Yeah.
And...
He's...
I've heard... A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
On here. Wie schade, mein Herr.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
What can I...
Show me...
I was glad to be...
Did a stand...
Started to pay...
My name's...
Name. What?
I'm a good...
Really? Let's...
By the fact he spent...
Aye. So...
I want to know if...
She did.
I heard...
It's potted.
Tell... What?
If...
I think you... That makes...
No, ask me...
Did anybody...
The...
What was...
She was...
Someone...
No.
There.
What...
What? Eyes.
Upon...
What? And... If...
Where...
I can't...
That...
I'm sorry.
Are you... Just...
Well, all your...
Why? Let's make... So...
For the...
I actually... A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. Are you...
Who the fuck? Well, then all your... Cock! I'll get
What?
you!
Hey, stop fighting!
Are you...
Well... Talk...
Everyone...
And where...
Well...
Do you...
Do you... That's... Did she like me? Oh... I tried because... I...
I need something to eat. It's Willie.
What is...
My name's... We have a lot...
What? I don't have...
You don't...
What?
Really?
I just got...
But everyone...
Come ask...
Did you... The one...
Oh.
I heard...
Yeah.
They... But you... And it was...
Oh.
You could...
I know.
And what that...
What?
I... The AI... And...
If I...
And what about his like, well, and but confess.
What do you mean?
If you come so.
No, I
don't believe a word you say, and I'll make.
You're out of your mind. I didn't do nothing.
Nobody has to believe me. I'm as hungry as a wolf. I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Till we meet again.
I'm looking.
You're in,
but you. I'm looking.
Have to, buddy.
I wouldn't be.
Why not?
With that.
What do you mean?
I mean, you.
Well,
I really.
Sorry.
So, can I,
but till we meet again.
God be with you. You're always welcome here.
I apologize. If I I'm not. I'm not.
And you're. What?
Well,
How?
But
You. Is that?
that you know.
You. Well.
Right.
And
Well,
why did? How? See, I know. Or when you were walking.
no.
You didn't.
I knew, but
Did you?
not.
Stop. Couldn't it? No,
I don't.
Are you? If it,
Wait,
I'll,
God be with you, sir.
I could go for something to eat now. I need something to eat. I could go for something to eat now. Are you? I don't. You're... God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that.
You're right there.
So you knew?
I know. Why are you looking for her?
I'm looking for her. What could you?
That and well, that she part with. What do I don't.
Well,
Take care, sir.
there has to be that ford Pike was talking about. I should take a look around here. This must be that basket of silver Dena was carrying with her. She wouldn't have just left that here. But where did it come from? Maybe it rolled down the hill? Poor thing. Ugh. She's been lying at first glance. But her head, she must. Oh, she might have asked for that.
God be with you.
I'm sorry.
I found out that's what you should. So, we're all here.
I hope.
I reckon. And do you not exactly?
I've asked.
Is that?
I did.
Well, well.
You can't.
Uh-huh.
Prock up.
No.
Well.
I'm not entirely sure.
Go on then.
Let's talk about you.
What did you learn?
What?
And no. Yarkus.
I was of them. That.
And now,
I didn't know that.
To make
My God.
Do you know?
She didn't.
It had to be
Before her.
There's not
Maybe.
that done.
means.
Prokop.
I heard that.
Really?
What?
It doesn't. But he's a.
Haha.
But then.
What?
That's all
You still.
But it's not a.
But we can't.
Agree.
I'm sure.
William is.
Such.
That William isn't the.
I'm not saying it.
I suppose you're right.
A man.
A lie?
I did. She is. She said. When she
Did she?
no,
And what
she? She's.
You.
She.
That.
That's.
But
Oh.
I.
Maybe.
I don't.
Stand. I'm. You've not. Someone caught. I reckon.
So it.
She did. Judge what?
So,
Foul. Here. Is different. That's.
they just. Ah.
Come.
You won't want to hear it.
Christ Almighty.
What if he had wanted to cover up Yarka's pregnancy?
Can you imagine?
That would be.
And Prokop.
That's all I have.
We have to do something about.
But what?
We'll have.
Kill her.
Stop messing around.
Have you got?
And what?
Well.
Then.
I should eat something.
What's that?
Huh? Did I imagine?
Someone's lying here. You had to have done it. It's clear as day.
I heard something.
Someone... He's dead. Greetings.
I should eat something. That's enough for now.
And is that good news?
I did as you wished.
It was the right decision, Henry. You must believe me, people like him always slide.
I know.
Very well. Here you are. Here it comes.
A fine day for some...
Have a lovely summer evening.
I don't...
No.
It'd be...
All right, I won't...
I must be mad.
Christ. Oh well.
God be with you.
I found out some. That's one. I promise. You know, will you say? So.
I hope.
I reckon. And do you not?
I.
Is that so? Well. Catherine.
Well.
That's good.
Well.
Go. I managed to find his den, huh? By the sound of it, you know.
And where did you?
Pretty some. Judge. Fuck you. Is there a son? I'd say.
Ah.
I did. She said when she did. And what she's
you.
She does mix.
That's
even. Besides, so. I asked. Stand and that. That's what. Prokop is.
What?
You're of the month up. Last.
But.
I suspect William the most. He's a musician.
Sure. Let's blame it.
It has to be him. Nobody else.
God bless you.
Good day to you.
I heard William was a liar and deceiver. And
a spy.
Maybe those girls heard.
Sacra.
William.
That.
It wouldn't.
Alice.
But he did.
That sounds
Damn it! I was sure.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Sure. But
I'd report him.
No.
But he'll.
I'd be.
Really?
No.
Then it's over.